Hello guys, how are you all? I hope so you all are doing well. So welcome to Vaish Courses YouTube channel. My name is Vaishnavi. So I am taking current updates in Vaish Courses YouTube channel. So we have already done many episodes before. So now let's see another episode now, that is Tamil Nadu's Kanyakumari clove gets GI tag. Recently the clove of Kanyakumari got the geographical indication tag. So now let's learn little about it. So GI tags is useful for the UPSC exam point of view, and the factual data regarding the GI tags will be asked in your state exams or other exams. Okay, if you are belonging to particular state, it will be helpful if you read the GI tags list of that particular state. So as I am taking the GI tag of Tamil Nadu now, I'll be mentioning all the other GI tags which were given to Tamil Nadu before, so that if you are person from Tamil Nadu and if you are attempting the state exams, it will be helpful for you. Okay, now let's start. So before learning about the Tamil Nadu's GI tag, let's learn what is GI tag basically. GI tag has the abbreviation that is geographically indication tag in India. Okay, GI tag means geographically indication tag. So what is this geographical indication all about? So geographical indication is nothing but it is a sign. It is a sign which is given to the products that are having a specific geographical origin and possess qualities or a reputation that are due to that origin. So for example, if you take any example of geographical indication, so if the product which is assigned the GI tag, so that product should be belonging to one particular geographical place and should have some qualities because of its presence in that geographical area. I hope so you have understood. I'll be repeating it again. If one product is given if the product A is given the geographical indication tag, it means that this product is belonging to one particular geographical area, and it has the origin in this particular geographical area, and it possesses some qualities which are because it is staying in that particular geographical area. As it is belonging to that geographical area, it is possessing some special features and it has the origin from that particular geographical area itself. So then it can be assigned the geographical indication tag. So okay, I'll be reading this sentence again. A geographical indication is a sign used on products that have a specific geographical origin and possess qualities or a reputation that are due to that origin. So, in order to function as a GI tag, a sign must identify a product as originating in a given place. So, if you want to give, if any product should be assigned as a GI tag, then it should have the origin in that particular area. For example, you can take the origin of blue pottery in Jaipur, because of which it is given a GI tag. It has the origin in Jaipur and it has a special features and special appreciation because it is present from that area. It has possessed that qualities because it has the origin from that particular geographical area. Okay, this is an example. Okay, how this GI, from when did the GI tags have actually started? Okay, so it is a requirement of the TRIPS agreement. As India is a member of the World Trade Organization, that is WTO, it enacted the Geographical Indication of Goods Act 1999. Okay, Geographical Indication of Registration and Protection Act 1999. It has come into force on 15th September 2003. And for the first time, Darjeeling tea was the first Indian product to get the GI tag in 2004. It is a famous beverage got recognition. Okay, this is the famous beverage and it has got recognition and it was given the GI tag for the first time in the year 2004 in India. Okay, this is the origin of the GI tag. Because of the enactment of the Geographical Indications of Goods Act 1999, as it is a part of WTO. So it came into force with effect from 15th September 2003, but for the first time it is given in the 2004. Okay, now let's learn about the clove. Okay, The unique clove spice grown in the hills of Kanyakumari district in Tamil Nadu has been awarded the geographical indication as Kanyakumari clove. Okay, this clove of Kanyakumari, it is grown in this Kanyakumari district of Tamil Nadu. So it has given the name of Kanyakumari clove. In India, if you see, the total production of cloves is 1100 metric tons, and of this 1000 metric tons is produced in Tamil Nadu every year, while 750 metric tons of cloves are produced in the Kanyakumari district alone. So as this much metric tons, these many tons of cloves is produced in Kanyakumari district and Tamil Nadu itself, it is worthy to give GI tag to them because it has origin and it has some special capacity to produce. So apart from the traditional dye painted figurative and patterned cloth called Karuppar Kalankari paintings and wood carvings of Kalakurchi from Tamil Nadu. Okay, apart from this Kanyakumari clothes, there are some other famous GI tags. They are Karuppur Kalankari paintings. Many of us know, right? Wood carvings of Kalakurchi. These are the special things which have got GI tags from Tamil Nadu. Okay. So this is how the clove tree looks like. Okay, it is published in the Hindu newspaper recently. Okay. So the spice growers of Kanyakumari had obtained the geographical indication tag for the clove being grown in the hilly regions of the district, as it is known for the rich aromatic oil content. So the special feature of the clove is it is having the rich aromatic oil content. It has the aroma and it also have the oil content in it. Clove is one of the prominent spice crops of the district. It is grown in 760 hectares in the dense wooded areas of Maramalai, Black Rock and Velamalai in the western Ghats of Verupalli Reserve Forest and Mahendragiri. Okay, it is grown in these areas. The district represents about 73% of the area under the clove in Tamil Nadu. So this district has 73% of the area under the clove production itself in Tamil Nadu. So this is about the Tamil Nadu GI tag of clove, and I have mentioned many other GI tags which were actually awarded to the Tamil Nadu products. If you see, I have given the examples. See, geographical indication tag is given to Salem fabric. It is a handicraft, and it is given to Kanchipuram silk. This is the handicraft. Bhavani Jamakallam handicraft, Madurai Sungudi handicraft, and Coimbatore wet grinder, Tanjavur paintings, temple jewelry of Nagarcoil, Tanjavur art plate. Okay. EI leather, this is a manufactured product. Salim silk, Kawai Kora cotton, Arani silk handicraft, Swami Malai bronze icons, Etamosi tall coconut, Tanjavur doll handicraft, Nilgiri Orthodox logo. This is that agricultural product. Virupakshi hill banana, Sirumalai hill banana, Madurai malli, Pattamadai pie, Nachayar coil, Kutuvillaku, Chettinad cotton, Toda embroidery, Tanjavur Vinay, okay, Malabar pepper, Tanjavur art plate, Swami Malai bronze, temple jewelry of Nagarcoil logo, Mahabalipuram stone sculpture, Erode Manjal, that is Erode turmeric, Tribhuvanam silk saris. So there are many, okay. Kodaikanal Malai Pundu, Malani Panchamritam, Dindigal locks, Kadangi saris, Sriviluputtar Palakova, Kovilapatti Kodamalai Matti, okay, Tanjavur pith works, Arumbavur wood carvings. So these are some of the GI tags given for the products from the Tamil Nadu states. So these are not important for your exam point of view. Yeah, about GI tags it is important. The recent GI tags, as we have discussed about the Kanyakumari clove, it is important because it is recently seen in the past 1 or 2 years. Okay. If it is seen in the past 1 or 2 years, it is important from the UPSC point of view. But if we are from the state of Tamil Nadu and if you are giving some state exams, all of the GI tags, the list of GI tags from the Tamil Nadu state is important for you. So better have a list of them. Okay, that's why I have mentioned all other things also. So, what is the significance of the GI tag? You may ask me. So, you might have heard of the intellectual property rights like copyright, patent right, trademark, etc. Right? So, in the same way, GI tag provides similar rights and protection to the holders of that particular product. In the same way as copyright, patent right, and other property rights are providing some protection, in the same way, GI tag is also providing some rights and protection to the holders of that particular product. GI right enables those who have right to use the indication to prevent its use by a third party whose products does not conform to the applicable standards. So, if we are giving a GI tag to some product, it means that it has some particular characteristics, it has some particular qualities, it has the origin in that particular area. If the third person is coming and producing the same manufactured product which is given a GI tag, it may not have the same qualities, it may lack the qualities, and it may not have the origin in that particular geographical area itself. So in order to protect from the third parties, GI tag will help. Giving GI tag to the product will help in protecting from the third parties. It will ensure the quality of the product. For example, in the jurisdictions in which the Darjeeling geographical indication is protected, producers of Darjeeling tea can exclude the use of the term Darjeeling for tea not grown in their tea gardens or not produced according to the standards set out in the code of practice for the geographical indication. Okay, this is one of the example. If the tea is not produced from the Darjeeling, it must not given the name called Darjeeling tea. So it is getting protection from the third party. No third party can claim about it. Okay, this is the significance of the GI tag. Okay, in the same way as a patent right and a copyright and other things are helpful for protection and protection of the rights of the holders, in the same way GI tag will also help you protect the product from the third party. It will ensure the quality of the product also. So this is about today's video. We'll meet with another video in the next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye. If you are new one to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends who are in need of it. And comment with your feedback in the comment section so that there will be a motivation and spirit in us. Thank you, everyone.